fucking video.
Oh, we went live. Okay, video interrupted. We give him a moment to come back.
How the fucking interrupted? Y'all, I done lost that whole fucking video.
Okay, don't trip. Everybody, go ahead and share it from their phone.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We're just gonna share it real quick. Don't get back in this motherfucker.
But how the fuck I'm gonna get the other video?
It's still gonna be on there. It just got interrupted. It should be 2 videos going. Oh, actually,
Yeah, still. See?
yeah, it should be 2 more. Hold on, just 1 second.
Sorry, y'all.
I don't. Are y'all with us? Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
they coming
back.
back. They coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us 1 second. We coming back. Let's go to get the. Hey, everybody, share now. Let's get everybody back in this motherfucker. I was having fun this evening with you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Share to your story. No, my story.
Y'all go ahead and share it. Thank y'all for tuning back in. I
Yeah,
don't know
sure.
what
Come
happened.
back. Come back.
Come back. We ain't like cook crack. Like we never left.
So,
You know what I'm saying? You got Carpito, you got Glow, you got Tay Bossolini in the motherfucking bill. You got motherfucking Pablo Escobardini in the motherfucking
Yo.
shirt open in this bitch. I wish I had a button up on.
Man, I wish I would have recorded him when
I
he
swear.
walked in.
Hey, you see how weird
Oh, God. On God, if I had a damn button up, I'd let my taco meat out in this
Not the
bitch.
taco, man.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 10. You know what I mean? Okay. We back in
Off
here.
the boat, tell them.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so sorry. I
Fresh
don't
off
know
the
what
yacht,
happened. What's up? Thank y'all for tuning back in.
Yeah, everybody's
That's
coming
love.
back in. We coming back in.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
listen,
know.
we were talking about weak men. Why women are not submitted to. You shouldn't submit to a weak man. Let's be honest.
Real is real.
Right.
And no weak man should sustain
Okay.
a woman should
Yeah,
sustain.
listen.
Hold on, let's wrap it up though. Let's wrap it up that way we get the next one.
Okay, I know, but listen, the question
You
was,
hit it and then you hit it, Glow.
why are women not submitting to weak men? Because they're not worthy of being fucking submitted to.
Right.
Period, point blank. Find you a strong man, submit to that nigga. And then the second question was, do you think weak women will take advantage of? Oh no, hold on. Do you think women will take advantage of a weak man? Y'all go ahead and speak on it.
Ooh, can I go first?
Go ahead. You've been MIA, so go ahead and hit that, bro.
So will women take advantage of a weak man? I think.
Is a pig's pussy pork? Nigga, fuck. Okay, go ahead.
So I won't just say she
Like,
take
oink, oink.
advantage of a weak man. I really feel like it's more he let himself get taken advantage of. That's part of his weakness.
Yeah.
If she's using you, then you're clearly being used. You know you're being used. Like you can see it, you can feel it. It should be something y'all are doing together. If
You
y'all
have
not
to
doing it
allow
together-
yourself to be used.
Right,
Yeah.
you have to allow yourself to be used. So I don't believe women will use a weak man. The weak man allows himself to be used because there's plenty of strong men that get used, and then women will say it's the best man ever because he provide, he do everything. And truth be told, because he provide and do everything, that's why you there. So technically,
Because he
you
a
using him.
beta male
y'all not
provider.
broke. There you go. He the male provider. So any man can be used. It don't matter strong or weak. I
Here we
believe
go.
It's up to the man, not
Paris-
necessarily the woman.
Paris
if they let
said
it weak.
a strong woman won't respect a weak man.
It's plenty. But
What's
see,
with all this strong? What
What
makes a woman strong? Please tell me.
Check this out. Hold on.
Please, motherfucker, tell me.
Wait, no,
That's
hold on.
Wait.
I give
No,
you
wait.
this
I'm
one.
gonna
Go ahead,
let
Pablo.
Pablo finish.
You've been a weak man and they listening.
Okay.
You've been a weak man and they listening.
Okay.
I've been a weak man and they listening. So a
We're
woman
all-
gonna listen to a weak man, period.
We're
Because in
all
somebody's
weak to
opinion,
somebody.
we weak.
Yeah.
Period. So of course you're gonna listen because it's your definition whether you're weak or not. And guess what? Because you think you're weak, your homegirl might be right beside you like, shit.
If
go ahead,
you don't
go
think,
ahead, go
but
ahead
look,
and give him up, girl.
It's this
Give
easy.
him up.
If you don't think you would submit to that man, to you, he's a weak man.
And that's to you. Because
That's
the next
what
woman might
right.
love every flaw that he got because she feel him and she see the good shit he got.
I don't
And she
never
gets
call that
attention.
hoe, and she love my
Like, you
stinking
fell
draw.
short, but I see where he was just blossoming.
Right.
Then you gonna be mad because they got a goddamn.
Like I said, they blossomed on your ass and you left.
and you mad.
Your girl Pear
You
says
mad.
a strong woman is independent and has goals in her life.
Again,
That's true.
That's opinion.
That's true.
That's
And
opinion,
that's
because-
Do
an
you want an
opinion.
independent woman?
Yes
Do
and
No.
you? Do you want an independent
I
woman?
do.
I want her to have her
But
own.
Tristan said,
I
but
wanna
will it
have
be
my
combative to a strong woman?
Listen, here's the
An
thing.
independent woman is.
What
gonna-
would you be combative to a strong woman?
Everybody,
If you know
Because
she's
she
strong,
wants to be
would
dominant
you?
too, and you
Hold
can't
on,
get a man
wait.
to be dominant.
If you know that she's strong, would you allow for her to be strong?
here's the
Yes.
thing. Here's the thing.
I would.
If you're
Thank you.
if
What
you're
you mean be strong though? Like we talking about like in certain
If you know I goddamn can hold, if you knew that I can hold this shit before you even goddamn got involved with me, you know I'm gonna goddamn hold this shit.
So listen, if you already holding your nuts, well, I'm gonna come hold your nuts for you.
Have y'all done self-sacrifice yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can come back to it.
No, so I can put it right here, right?
Okay.
So, all women want to be strong women, right? Right? Don't get me wrong. And most women will consider themselves a strong woman. And will quickly tell you what a weak woman is or a weak man is and all that. A strong man to y'all, though, well, some of y'all women, right, will let you, in self-sacrifice, y'all already talked about it, pursue your dreams, right, while he carry the load. How many of you strong women will let your man quit his job tomorrow to pursue his dreams? Since you're such a strong woman.
This mixtape gonna be fire.
I will give you, you're working, you got a good job, you handle your shit. Okay? But if you want me to be the strong man, you want me to be able to carry everything while you dropping what you bringing so you can better yourself. So if I feel like fuck going to work for 80 hours a week for some bullshit, babe, give me 2 months to do this and you hold the bills, are you going to drop that shit tomorrow so you can be that strong
Paris
woman?
said a weak man is a childish man with no goals. Listen, when each woman has
You
a
got your
different
own definition of
of
weak.
what they think weak is. Now to you that man may be childish. To the next woman that man may be a pot of gold. My point
And
is
how you know he don't have goals? Just because they're not the goals that you perceive or you want him to have in a man?
right now the thing is the point is not whether he's weak or strong. They're a weak man and they're a strong man.
Fact.
Right now.
And we gave them all different definitions.
The point is, do you consider him weak or strong? If you consider him weak, move the fuck on.
Right.
Unless you want to have a puppet to control. Or if you think he's strong, then go and get down and follow that nigga. This shit way more simple than we make it. Don't be with a weak nigga and complain because he a weak nigga.
Period.
You dumb.
Build him and let him
Or
go.
you're so strong that you don't want a strong man. You want a weak man to control.
Yeah.
I tell this nigga what to do and when to do it and how to do it. And he pays all my bills. And he makes sure my nails get done. And I ain't got to do shit.
And he had the pleasure of being with me. That's his
Yeah,
reward.
his reward is I let him smell my coochie. Don't nobody care about them 2 flaps of wet skin. The fuck?
She want a son.
Paris says being strong has nothing to do with holding a man's nuts. My man better hold his own. If my man was go get her and responsible going to happen. No, what I was saying was hold your own nuts. He was saying if you already getting your hairs done and your nails done and you paying your bills, he don't need to come in and do that for you.
Yeah.
Those are your nuts that you're already holding.
It's not my job to replace you holding your nuts.
That's was the point.
Because are you going to pay for my haircuts? Can I go get a pedicure? Because that shit feel good. And you going to pay for it? I damn sure don't think so. But I got to pay for your toes.
That and
Can I
that's
get a
the
car payment? Can I get
that's
a
the
payment?
point. People are looking at it totally
Oh, but
wrong.
I'm a man though.
There
That's
are
what
strong and man and weak man, but this is based on opinion, right? So it's based on what the woman. It don't matter. Doesn't matter if I think you're strong or weak, man.
Facts.
Doesn't fucking
It's
matter.
not your relationship.
Exactly.
I'm not
We
your
don't give a fuck
man.
about your opinion. Yeah. We don't.
You're not gonna lead or follow. Like nigga, we got our own shit going on,
Right?
right? Listen, women, y'all have ultimately
Let's
you
build.
hold a lot of the power, right?
Use
you
it
get
wisely.
to choose.
Use it wisely.
All we can do is motherfucking throw out the fishing line.
No, not one.
Is you gonna bite or not? And if you're not biting, leave my worm the fuck alone. That's all I'm saying.
Someone be biting and tossing
Talk
back.
to us, bro.
Like I mean,
What you
A woman
mean?
should continue her own life. Okay, thank you, Paris.
A woman should continue her own lifestyle. Okay,
right,
by her
and
fucking self.
that's why, and that's how I feel because I'm the type of female that's I've been independent for a very long time.
Mhm.
I've been out on my shut
Are
up.
you independent now?
Shut up.
No, I just a question. Are you independent?
No, you know what? To be honest with you, I have became dependent
Because you're in a what?
because I'm in a relationship.
Okay, so once you're in a
And so
relationship,
once
the
you're
independent
in-
shit does what?
The independence, it
Goes the fuck out the
it
window.
really doesn't unless you're put in a situation, and then when you're put in it, when you can look
How
at
can
me.
someone put you in a situation? You allow yourself to be put in that situation.
Right, if you allow for yourself to be put in in that situation,
How
that's
we in
what
a
I'm,
relationship if we don't depend on each other?
I mean, if you're in a relationship, we should be able to depend on
Then
each
you're
other.
no longer independent. You're interdependent.
Yeah, and you're dependent. That's what
But
I said.
I don't go
though.
around saying I'm an independent man.
I don't even say that I'm an independent woman
Okay,
anymore.
so I just
and
said,
that's
so I
the
just
God
said,
and the
okay,
truth. Like,
okay, so you just proved my
but
point
at the
that
end
you're
of
no
the day,
longer an independent
but
woman.
no, at the end of the day, I would also be like, shit, I was doing this shit before you fucking came, and I can do it after you.
So the fuck what?
Wait. Hold on. So that's the thing. We gotta stop looking at what you was doing before and what you can do after.
Cause all that shit before
what
don't
did you
mean
learn?
shit.
Hold on, because if we gonna, so I put it. Can I say, ladies, women?
Go ahead.
Feedback. The man, like I mentioned, is one that will carry the household no matter what. That's what makes a strong man.
To some women.
Hold on, bro. I
To
want
some
to
women.
know what they say. Can majority of women say the strong man is the one that holds the household? What do you say, Glo? Can I get some quick feedback?
We said that already.
Okay,
so
he
we
holds
said
the household.
that he holds the household.
So my question is, if we're gonna be equal, right? And we're gonna do this together, interdependent. We're no longer independent,
We're
right?
what?
We're interdependent, right?
Motherfucking
Right.
dependent.
So-
ain't no
so-
independent. It's
so question.
There's no longer an I or you is we.
Okay.
Question.
Okay.
So like I said, can this strong woman do the same thing? I'm not downplaying no woman and her strength, where she pull it from, but I really want to know if they expect us to hold the household down, and you were independent before, right? This is your argument, Glo. You were independent before. You can be independent after.
Right.
Can you be independent while I'm here?
Right.
And help this household the way you expect
Can I
me
say
to do
this?
it?
Being an independent woman doesn't make you strong. That's not where your strength lies.
It doesn't.
Because if you're
Where do our strength lie?
just hold on one second.
Your strength lies in being able to build with other people, because you're not here to do it all by yourself, period.
If you're a woman and you work a job and you provide for yourself, you're automatically an independent woman. That's the basic definition of independent woman, right? Nothing about that makes you strong. Because every man that you would even talk to is doing that exact same thing. That doesn't make them strong, does it?
No, because
That's
basically
your-
looking at them. That's what they're supposed
That's
to be
your
doing.
baseline, right? That's the basic minimum, right?
Right.
So you telling me that you're an independent woman means shit all to me. Because every woman I meet is going to be an independent woman. Unless she's currently depending on somebody.
Right.
Right? So when people say, I was independent women doing this shit before me, so the fuck what? I was doing shit before you. But you don't never hear no man walking around, I'm an independent man. Because it's dumb. I'll slap fire out of niggas he said he was independent.
I'm an independent nigga.
Tell me, nigga, what? Get the fuck out my face.
Like, why would you do
Pull
that?
over in the-
Because
Get
you're
out.
looking at him because this is something
It's a
that he's supposed
baseline.
to
Do
be.
it.
That's something that
That's
you're
your- as
supposed
a
to
man, you're
do.
supposed
That's
to
not
do
an
it.
accomplishment.
okay, so that's
It's not
kind
even
of
as a
what
man,
y'all.
it's as
Okay.
an adult. You're supposed to have those basic minimums. Your shit together. Period. Point blank. If you're
Okay.
an adult, you got your shit together.
And so that
Like,
also
that's
comes with you
impossible.
saying, like how
I want to
these.
read this comment. and I'm
Okay,
gonna let you
wait.
go.
Let him read the comment.
Um,
Let's start
well,
right
we got
here.
a couple of them.
We
okay.
do. We're gonna read the comments. Thank y'all for tuning in. And if y'all want to share, go ahead and share. Cause I don't know what happened to the last.
It was
live.
a technical difficulty.
It was
but
some
look,
technical difficulties, but go ahead and get that
Miss
share on out
Braids
there.
Payne Thomason said, now I can agree with John on that. She can because she understands what Daddy's saying. Now, Paris Sullivan says it's not about just a man carrying the household. Men break too. So it's equals. If he needs to fall back for a while to maintain his mental, a good man will have my support. My husband and I built everything off of what we, which is capitalized, we
Shout out to Paris.
work for.
You know what, Paris? You're gonna get a prize for best comment.
Does she have my shirt?
That's the
Now-
best comment, boo. You're gonna
Hold up. Is
Now-
she following me? Though?
watch out
Follow
for it.
me.
I'm gonna inbox you.
Follow
But
Pablo.
yeah.
Pablo Lake.
I definitely need more.
Now,
strong
Cherie
women like
says being independent can make you strong because you don't know what that woman may have gone through to gain her independence.
Don't. Why would you read that like
Fucking
that? Don't even
who?
read that like that, bruh.
Who fucking who?
Just give me that credit.
All
You
you
gotta
have-
give us our credit because
No.
we have
Do you
to.
get special
no,
credit?
We have
Do
to
you
build.
get special credit?
Why do we have to build to be strong when we
No,
should
no.
already have
No,
that
no,
man
hold on,
right there
hold on.
that should already be strong for
Y'all just
us?
give me 1 second, y'all. If you're a woman, you're over the age of 18, and you pay your own bills, do you get special credit for that?
Yes,
Tell me why.
because there's no man involved. We
So women
expect
can't
for
be
a women-
independent without a man?
Yes.
Wait a second.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, a woman should be independent without no man. So therefore, if a man come along, that is no. If a man come along, that is a fucking plus. You understand? So therefore, with you being involved, that's just a plus on her life. So therefore, that will allow for her to fuck back on something. So we're gonna go half and half on the shit. If I feel like that I need my fucking nails done or my goddamn hair done, if I feel like that you need to fucking pay for it, you're gonna fucking pay for it, damn it. But just know if you're not a fuck around, wait a minute. If you're not the fuck around, we're gonna be able to do that for ourselves.
Okay, so if I understand
And
this
she dropped the line.
if I understand this correctly, you just paying your own bills is special. It's not just regular.
Hold on.
You're not no regular average woman. You're a special woman.
Give her a credit.
Because the average woman couldn't even pay her own fucking bills.
Just give her.
The average woman can't sustain her own life. She needs a man to help her out. Because women must not be equal to men. Is that what Glow is saying?
Ooh, you know what that sounds like? Double standard.
Thank you.
Are men not equal to women?
What you say, Tay?
Sounds like a little double standard.
Say that louder, friend.
Double standards.
Double
Let's talk
standard.
about it.
You're okay with
Let's
double
talk about
standards. Is
double
that correct?
But I mean, you
Let's
don't
talk
have no
about
choice
double
but to be okay with double
You
standards.
do have a
'cause it's
choice.
the
You
double
always got a
standards with
choice.
whole lot.
You always got a choice. So if you're okay with that double standards, I'm also okay with the double standard says get barefoot and pregnant, get your ass in that kitchen, shut the fuck up. Are you okay with that double standard?
No, they hate it when they
Oh,
go
no,
double
you're not okay with
They
that
hate
one
them
though.
shits.
We're not good with that one
Double standards only
though.
good
All
when
right,
they
just
go
check
double.
it. Just check it. It's only good when it applies to you.
You know I'm on top, boo.
So, as a conclusion to that one, we've addressed double standards should be okay.
I mean, why when it's just so
Okay,
much with
you're
double
right,
standard,
you're right.
it's just like
It's
so
a choice.
much.
It's a choice. I got you.
Women
it's
and kids
a
should be
choice.
quiet. It's just a double standard.
It's
all right.
all choice.
I don't know.
It's all choice, right? So we
Awesome.
said the weak man is defined either by letting a woman define him, or by just not carrying his weight, not having the integrity to do what he said he's gonna do, giving up in life. Anything to add to weak man from a man?
No, that's it.
Okay, and then from the woman, it's
No
going.
responsible.
So leaders cheat.
Hold on,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry,
let me
baby.
drop it. We're gonna get to the comments.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna give a
I'm
synopsis
sorry.
of what happened because we got a few
Ooh,
people. on
Legion
there.
dropped
better
that
get a little
dime.
So better getting low. You might want to plug that up. So
You got 20%.
right. So damn. So okay. So the next thing was women. You define a weak man in your own ways because the next woman might say your trash is gold, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Okay. And if it's the weak man that lets himself be weak to the woman, right? And then we say, will a strong woman take advantage of a weak man, or will a woman take advantage of a weak man? We agreed that a woman
Can I?
and a man will agree who they're gonna take advantage of, and if they let themselves be taken
Can I add a
advantage of.
caveat?
I agree.
I don't think that makes them a strong woman. What I think a strong woman is
So
one that is
what did you
willing.
just say? What did you just say though? What did you just say?
I don't think
No. What did you say after that?
what I think
What
a
you
strong
think.
woman is.
Right. So
Well, see, that's the only opinion because
That's
they
once
think
again, it don't
they
say-
think
you
that
can't tell
because
if
they're
a strong
being
woman is because
independent
she's
that
not
they're
one.
strong.
Right.
I don't think you being independent that
So-
you're strong because I think that's a baseline.
So-
Hold on one second.
Right.
What I do think a strong woman is someone that can stand up to the courage of their convictions. That they can say, hey, I think this motherfucker can lead me to the promised land, and I'm gonna bet every last dime on it. That's a strong woman, and it's gonna ride to you to the motherfucking wheels fall off. That's a strong woman, not one that can fucking get her nails done every 2 weeks before I meet her ass,
and
and,
you know-
then expect me when I meet her ass that I'm
So-
supposed to get them done for. That ain't no strong woman.
So
Fuck you and them nails, and you need a feel.
So I am 200% because I give you your credit and I
Thank
give
you.
you my full credit on
Okay.
that.
Hey, well,
You're right. That is a strong woman. What I will also do for the women though, okay, let them give themselves credit, man. If it ain't nothing to us, cool, right? Wait a second, right? Because we said we're gonna build, we
I
can't.
can't let be a
But,
motherfucker.
but you're not gonna build
I
with
can't
that woman,
let you,
right?
but I'm
You
just
beyond,
saying.
but
Listen,
your
listen.
baseline.
I will not let you pat your back for being basic.
So you're beyond them, bro. You don't even deal with the basic.
right.
You don't have to. They don't sit in your face every day. You're not the one having to reject them. So
but I'm just, I have
so.
But
so
it would be.
If your baseline is their strong point, let it be their strong point for now.
Pablo.
And when they come to you and say they're a strong woman, bro, tell them that don't make them strong and build them up. Because then it's up to them whether they're gonna be strong or weak.
But I would be doing them a disservice.
I get what you're saying, Pablo.
If I allowed them to walk around thinking basic is strong.
Because that's why you say that may be your strong point now. This is what really strong really is.
So we're gonna read.
It's an adulthood, right?
I'm trying to build them up.
But you said, but we all
I'm trying to build them
we
up.
all agree
You let them walk around being basic.
We all agree the baseline was adulthood.
You can't tell us how to be a strong woman because we've never experienced that.
But
Pablo, you
that's like
around
what he just said.
letting them think that being basic is being strong.
So that's not for me. And I'll tell them it's not.
No, I want them to be better than that for them.
I do too. So I'll say you may be strong now where you think you're at, but this is really a strong woman.
But that's just like you just saying, John.
Give yourself a little
Jessica said, what about women that try to build a man for the man? You can't build a man.
Wait a minute.
You ain't even got all the tools to build a man.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Lidra. She said, I don't think it would be considered independent. It's handling your business. I think people think it's independent because of a woman are looking for someone to take care of them.
Thank you.
And Jessica said, what about women that try to build for men? I mean, build a man for the good. Baby girl.
Wait a second. Okay,
go ahead.
So this is how we can conclude this weak man shit. Alright? Women, if you're trying to build your man for the good, men, if you want the women to take it to the next level, either tell them or leave them the fuck alone so they can pat themselves on their back. You can laugh from a distance. Stop calling each other weak. If we gonna build, let's build. Because if you telling this man he's weak, he's not gonna build.
If a woman get a man opportunity to be a man, and she give you the opportunity, you have to step up and actually be a man.
Right. Exactly.
Like she give you the opportunity,
you have
and you
to
fail.
prove that.
And goddamn, if you act
and if you got one, it's like you got one time. It's like you got one time to even prove that you a weak man, and then
but it also depends on what y'all consider weak though, because it might be a slip up on some shit that he fucked up, and y'all say, "Oh, that's that bullshit." But
they got one time to prove that they're a weak man, and then what happens?
And then it's just like it's just like it's not the point of you just giving up. It's just like okay, so it's just like a little bit of trust has been taken away because you done failed me.
Okay, and then what happened?
I don't even give a fuck about getting my. Hold on, wait.
Okay.
I don't even care about getting my nails done, Pablo, because at the end of the day, I swipe my motherfucking card to get my own motherfucking nails done. And if I feel like if I feel like that he's gonna replace it, he's definitely gonna replace it. And it may not be in me getting my nails done. It may just be him replacing it on something that I may want out of fucking Walmart.
But hold on,
that's
bro.
gonna come up.
We're going on a straw man argument. I want to get back to your point. You said they got one time to fuck up, and they fuck up that one time. What happens next?
I just told you that little bit of trust. It just gets it's gone.
Then what happens?
It's just like okay, I don't really just trust you in that area.
But
so you do what?
You give up?
And it's just like I mean, I'm still gonna try with you because they're me.
But you're not putting your whole into it anymore.
But I'm not putting my all in it no more. You're telling me, okay, this is what you're gonna do. However, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so that's something that you want to do. I'm not gonna get my hopes up for you because you want me to get my You want me to get my hopes up for you. I'm not. I want you to prove that to me. So after you have proved that to me, then that's when my hopes are going to get up.
Okay, now listen, girl, I want you to think about what you said. When they fail one time, you're not gonna put your all into it. What happens when you do things half-ass?
Pretend to fail.
Yeah.
Not always, but none.
I mean, if you're not
so if you don't really believe in my dream, don't half-ass be behind me.
Okay.
Get the fuck on through. But if I fail one time and you see that I'm trying my best. You're going to be like, you know what, baby, I know you fell that time, but you're going to get them next time, and you're going to believe me 110% the next goddamn time. That doesn't make them a weak man for failing. It makes you a weak woman for giving up and not giving 100%.
But that's why it also comes as far as with the man. A man should not always, but also take your woman's stuff. I mean, her suggestions into considerations because she may see things before you even see it. Question. But at the end of the day, a woman, what they say, a woman grows up.
The end of the day, y'all always do that. At the end of the day,
we're quicker learners than you guys are.
How can a woman fail a man?
By speaking bad about him, or
okay. So if that happens one time, then what?
Well, this is how she feel about me.
Should the man not trust her? Should he not give his all behind her? Should he only get half of her nails done now?
No.
So he shouldn't half-ass anything he was doing. He should still give his 100%, even though she'll half-ass when he make a mistake.
So Lidge got a good point. What form of trust? I guess right there. What is an example of when your trust will waver? Not necessarily if he failed once. When would it waver?
This is just the bullshit that I want people to realize, because sometimes you don't understand this bullshit till it actually gets said out, till it comes to your ears. So if he fails one time, you want him to not get 100% of your devotion. But if you fail one time, you still want to get 100% of his.
We already agreed. I mean, we already said it.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that just another double standard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And is that what we're okay with? So are we okay? With all double standards then?
Because vice versa. If she gives more than me, then I'm the bad guy. But if she does it, it's like it's cool because I hurt you. No, it's not cool.
Because you're the man.
Doesn't matter.
I'm human.
I hurt just like you hurt. I have feelings and emotions.
And that's understandable.
Either all double standards are allowed or none of them. You can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
You can't have it both ways. Either it say men should never hit a woman.
Except on days that end in Y.
Man, like that post that y'all put up. Somebody put up, goddamn, I hit on my, because I know my brothers or if he leave me.
You're okay with double standards though.
But I wasn't okay with that.
Why not?
Because it's just like you're taking advantage. So I don't want no man.
You go cheat on him, you go punk him.
Okay,
right. I don't want no man. I don't want no man that's just gonna allow for me to just keep hitting on them. Like that's
Can I ask
not
you this?
cool.
When it say that it's okay for men to sleep around and they're Casanovas, but if women have sex with multiple partners,
she's
sluts,
a hoe.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
That's not okay with me.
But I thought you was cool with double standards. Oh, you a flip-flopping motherfucker.
I told you. It's
goddamn flipper with this bitch. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want... Listen, everybody that's out there, either you're cool with double standards or you're not. And if you're not, let's get real about the shit.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get real about this motherfucker.
Right.
Goddamn.
I mean, y'all, if y'all want to go ahead and share this, go ahead and share this. We're going to be wrapping it up. You know, we
got comments though. Look, she always trying to shut this shit down because it get real in this motherfucker. Listen, it get real when facts get thrown around though. Real shit.
But I never said that I disagreed with you, Joe.
You said you okay with double standards.
I'm okay with double standards.
But you just said you disagreed with being okay for a woman.
They're okay with double standards when it applies to them.
When it's in your favor.
When it applies into your favor, double standards.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a female. When it applies in my favor, yes, I'm all with double standards. Even if my nigga want to hit me.
That's all you had in me. Every woman thinks like that.
Thank you.
Every woman thinks like that. They just don't admit it. So I was saying for being real.
I'm just being real.
I mean? That's 100. Like every woman thinks like that.
Telling us that bullshit y'all be speaking is fake is being real.
It's not.
Ain't crazy?
That's not what I said.
Sometimes when you gotta expose the bullshit, you get the real. Yeah. Ain't that life is a motherfucker.
I think you need to hit this, bro.
One damn time.
So we're gonna go ahead and go into the comments. So Paris said, weakness isn't about money. Can I depend on you when I'm down, physically, emotionally, etc., and vice versa? Don't be out here like the crackhead of New Jack City smoking up the mortgage money. Jasmine said none are allowed. I stand on that.
You gonna fuck with him.
So somebody said, man, don't get Tay started. Then Pablo, he replied to somebody. So Miss Thomason, she said, do y'all take callers or somebody coming on this live here.
You want to call it?
if you want to call
I'll give out
it,
my
go
number.
ahead and
Fuck
get
it.
Go ahead and give out your
Fuck
number,
it. You
bro.
call it. Listen, because we here to talk to the people. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? This is Conversations with Glow.
Conversations with Glow.
Not Gloria, motherfucker, with Glow. This is when she on her shit.
What did you just
What
tell
did he tell you earlier?
What the fuck I just said?
So,
That it's not Gloria, it's motherfucking Glow.
It
That's
is
what the fuck
He
it is.
keep doing it.
Because we don't play that shit. GL to the motherfucking O. Numbers in the comments.
Numbers
if you feeling
if
froggy.
if y'all want to call in, go ahead and call in. I want to hear what y'all gotta say. Even though I get like y'all, it's not even a whole lot. I feel like I have to just put it out there. That's why I don't comment on a lot of stuff. But you know, I also have this group, Conversations with Glow, on Facebook. So also join that if you're tuning in on the live, because we definitely be having all types of conversations.
Over 700 members. I'm talking about everybody there going ham.
Everybody
It's
like
all love and respect.
And no
all
judgment.
No
We don't
judgment.
judge
We
you.
just
Say,
having fun,
talk with
being
your
real.
chest,
These
little
your
nigga.
People. Your people, we love
Follow her
you.
YouTube.
yes, and also
It's
follow
getting
my
bigger.
YouTube.
Conversation with Glow is
It's a
growing.
movement.
Yes.
Look,
Follow the YouTube.
Y'all listen to
We are
them.
what y'all doing?
What the fuck? What
What
the fuck is you
y'all
doing?
man?
Conversations with Glow.
With me.
Damn.
God damn it.
Yes, I love it, and I love the energy. That's the type of people that you have to keep around. Keep those toxic people out your life. And so my whole thing is this. So we want to get into the thing is with life. Life is suffering.
Okay.
And it's a real deep topic if y'all want to get if y'all want to get involved in it.
Put in the text,
We're
Yeah.
gonna put the link in
No,
the
not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. We don't want to lose them.
Yeah,
We
I
will
will
give y'all the
yeah.
link, but y'all not about to go watch it right now. Y'all gonna watch us talk
Yeah.
about it. That way you can go
And
get our
basically,
perspective and then go get your own perspective.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll talk about it again.
yeah.
for sure.
And I definitely want to talk about it again because we definitely gonna have John share it again in the group. But when we was coming up with topics or whatever, as far as like what we want to talk about, John just all of a sudden hit us out with the life is suffering. Now, mind y'all, this is nothing that we talked about, but this is something that I guess, you know, that John had on his mind. And when he sent the video, it was very interesting. It became interesting to the point my dude was like, man, like this man talking is kind of making me stressful. It wasn't making him stressful in a mean way. It was kind of like making him stressful in a good way because of what the man was speaking. And it's just like life is suffering. And with the life is suffering, it's like, what do you consider life is suffering?
Well, here, let's go back to the first element that connects us all. We're all human. We all go through trials and tribulations. We all have to suffer something. Our parents die. Our grandparents die. We get a car crash. We have to work a bad job. People hate on us at work. We get fired for nothing. Like, there's always some degree of suffering that we're all going to go through, right?
Right.
It's life. That's just
life. Yeah.
It's part of life. It's like if you buying some green, right? Every 7 or 8 bags, you're gonna get a couple bad bags. It ain't hitting no
Yeah,
shit.
they ain't hitting
it's
no
some
shit.
pretendo, whatever the fuck it is.
And guess what you can do about it?
Not a goddamn thing.
thing.
It's just
You can
life.
motherfucking move.
It's
It's
life. Ain't no receipts on the P. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, life is like that. And the thing, if we think about it, it's not like, oh, I'm the only one that's going through shit. We all going through shit. That is what connects us. Fuck what divides us. The fact that we all go through shit and have to overcome it is what connects us, right? So once we realize that life is suffering, then you have to decide what to do with it. I could be cynical. You might have cut it. Well, I'm saying because the sound we can pick up the mic. But so if you say, for instance, we all go through shit, we all gonna suffer. What do you do about it? You try to do the best that you can.
To get through that shit, over that shit, around that shit, whatever the fuck.
Go ahead.
Hold
Hold on. Not to cut them off, but for everybody who going through it that gets cynical, don't forget I did start a men's mental health group. Period. Now go ahead, brother.
Okay, the thing is, how do you overcome your cynicism? How do you overcome the fact that you think everything is wrong with the government's fucked up, cops is killing black people, Motherfucking immigrants getting locked up at the border. Like, everything bad that can happen is fucking happening right now in real time. And what are you gonna do? Worry about all the fucking issues?
No, you gotta worry about yourself.
Exactly. So what you do is first things first.
Start at home first.
Improve yourself.
Yeah, that's fact.
Make your fucking bed up. Clean your house. Maybe you master that after a fucking few weeks.
Clean the carpets.
Boom. You notice now your house is spectacular. Now you're like, hey, let me do some gardening. Let me go out and cut the grass.
Now you motivate yourself into a career. You know what? I like to remodel and redo houses and landscape.
Not only that, you got the yard of the month in your suburbs. You know, now you know a little shit about gardening. You start a community garden. You start making organic produce for the neighborhood. Now you battle people not having fresh fruits and vegetables. Now you battle childhood starvation. Maybe you keep going on and on with this, right? Maybe you do this until to motherfucking continue going on with this, and I should run for city council. And now you're city council and you can vote for shit to happen in your neighborhood. All because you mastered yourself. Stop worrying about trying to master the world's problems and about shit that's too big for you to fucking handle. You're not gonna change. You're not gonna create world peace overnight.
Damn sure.
Can you create family peace? You and your brother ain't been getting along for years. Can you bring that bond closer? Bam! Now you bring that bond closer. Maybe y'all get together, plan a family reunion. Now you bringing everybody in. You see what I'm saying? Start where the fuck you can. Stop complaining about shit you can't control and control what the fuck you can. That's all I'm saying. Listen, you get so worried about the bad, you stop doing the good. Do what's good. Do it in this order. Do what's good for you. Do what's good for your family. Do what's good for your community.
And for your
and
soul.
watch how your motherfucking world change.
What feels good to your heart and your soul.
Right. And but like you said, you got to start with you.
Got to. Nope.
So I have a question, and we're going to go ahead and get to the comments. Miss Payne, she said that she's going to call in after we finish.
How you gonna call in when you finish? You can call in while we here, baby. Go ahead and call. And so Christopher Moore said, "You get smarter, become wiser, learn yourself to know you weak. Points to make the change in your life."
Facts.
Right.
If you ain't learning from it, it ain't goddamn learning.
So my whole thing is, hey Lori, how you doing? So my question is that, okay, so Pablo, being that we you're my dude, right, or whatever, and so therefore I see that the things that you're posting and with you sitting up there and you're trying to help men that cope with the type of issues that they may have going on within themselves, so therefore it can come out, so therefore that can help them be a better person. So that's the healing circle for the men.
When God's link.
So my thing is this. Okay, so
Pablo Lake.
I've seen. I don't know whether or not if I seen it on your post or somebody else's. Is basically this question came to mind because I was thinking back to where you were saying, and it said, do you think it's better to deal with the issues or cope with the issues?
So coping is like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound.
Okay. So what he just said is a fact, and I did talk about this in my men's meeting today. So coping is the Band-Aid on the bullet wound. It will get you through for now. Okay? There are times in life where we have to cope. It's every day. You just transform. You flow like water. You don't bend, you don't break, you keep going. An obstacle comes, you either go over it, go around it, whatever. If it holds you up, keep flowing like water because you go over that motherfucker eventually. But the thing is, you got to keep going. If you coping, cool. Cope for now, but you have to seek help or you have to gain clarity of whatever you're coping with. You don't always need help with it. Sometimes you sit back and you think about it. One of my coping methods is sitting around with my family because then I don't think so much about what I as a man have to do. I can see what my kids see because I'm in the floor with my kids. I'm sitting there talking to my lady. We go on walks and just take the kids out to be alone by ourselves so that there's no distraction. There's no confinement of the house. Everybody has a clear, open mind. Everybody can say whatever they want to say. So you have to cope maybe at the time because your spouse says something you don't like. Or the kids do something you don't want them to do. Because if you flip the fuck out, you can damage the household, yourself, the kids for life. So you may cope with it then and bite your tongue. Go against everything that you stand for the betterment of the house at that moment. But if you stop and just leave it there and you never go back to make sure that the kids was good, that you good for the next time it come up, and that you and your spouse can talk about this is what caused this moment, this is how we don't get here again, then you're not healing and you're going to keep running into them same problems.
That goes to our very first subject, which was self-sacrifice. When you put that temporary healing on
that Band-Aid,
on that Band-Aid on that bullwhig, you're doing what you can do so that the betterment of the whole family, so that you don't fucking blow the fuck up. But eventually, you're gonna have to get help. You're gonna have to have that discussion about the problem.
So
if
much you can hold.
If you don't, it's two things that happen. You blow the fuck up because you can no longer deal with the pain of this wound. So you take that pain out on everybody else,
or you take it out on yourself.
Or you bleed the fuck out, and you either become worthless to the people you're around or worthless to yourself. And that's when you have to heal, because if you don't, that's when you go the wrong way over the water. You start going backwards.
If you're injured to the point you can't walk, or if you're dead, you're no help to nobody.
Period.
That's why, like, when you're in the airplanes, they say put your oxygen mask on first.
It's not
before
selfish.
you help somebody else.
Because if you die trying to help somebody, you could have just let that person down and yourself.
Thank you.
It's not selfish. You have to heal yourself first. Just like we were talking about earlier, you have to heal yourself first.
It all
and
starts with
everybody
self.
in life goes through
How can I help you if I ain't right with myself?
Right. And don't get me wrong now.
If I can't help, I am, but I can't help you.
And
if
you don't
I'm not right
be,
within
you
myself
don't have to be 100% right with yourself.
And this is what Howard says. He says some things take a hammer, some take a scalpel.
Facts.
You got to use the right tool for the job. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need this level of healing. Other times you just need this. Sometimes a simple conversation
fix it.
Can smooth over everything.
Sometimes a simple not saying nothing can fix it.
Sometimes leave you the fuck alone for 10 minutes.
I'll
holler at you tomorrow.
Let me.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't press people. Don't pressure them to the point
because if we're already in the argument and you still coming at me,
right?
Then it's that okay. Now I'm being attacked.
If the problem is already
what you do, you get attacked.
Don't add
you
to the problem.
Back. So now both of y'all mad. You arguing. You pissed. Nobody's willing to admit who's wrong, who's right. You just mad now. 30-minute scene. You don't even really know why you mad any fucking more.
And the other thing is,
you arguing.
Right. And the other thing is, healing is always about what's right and what's wrong. That's more coping. Because as you grow, you will bend what is your right and what is your wrong. Ain't none of us following what our parents said was going to be right in life. Period, point. I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. If you're doing everything your parents told you to do in life, you're not watching this. Because technology wasn't like it was. So that shit was a devil when we was growing up.
Yeah.
What?
So period. If you watching this, you're not doing what your parents told you to do. So you learn your own right and wrong. Whether I'm building with my brother, whether I'm building this woman in a relationship or as a friend, as a supporter, whether I'm building with a complete stranger because we happen to be in the same space at the same time.
Right.
You have to build. You either build or destroy the next man or woman. Like you said, if you're not right in yourself, then let that man or woman know I'm not right.
And I'm toxic for you.
Right, I'm toxic for you. I'm not the right person to come to this, but I can get you to somebody.
Right.
Or you just say not right now. Because sometimes we need that person, and that last person that we call on to, if you just get the fuck out my way. I ain't got time for this shit.
Right way, like look. Right
and
now,
here's the thing. Listen, we all got a past, right?
Period.
We all got shit that's gonna affect our future because of the relationships we had in the past. The point is, we know that you're suffering from your experiences the same way I'm suffering from mine. But don't let that be your excuse. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm suffering because my last person did this and did that. So the fuck what? I'm not them.
You're suffering because you didn't grow from it and you didn't help them grow from it. So therefore you don't know how to deal with it.
You still don't know too.
Exactly.
Like,
because you don't know what to do with it.
That's 2-3 relationships ago. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I am not him. If I was him, why would you still fuck me? That means you keep making bad choices.
Okay,
that's what a lot of people fail to realize. If you keep dealing with the same caliber type of motherfucker, guess what? Obviously, it's
who is the common denominator?
So
you.
But
so if you keep dealing with none-shit niggas, guess what? You like none-shit niggas. If
and it's the same
niggas keep dealing with these hoe-ass girls, guess what? That's what that nigga like.
And the other thing is, we focus so much on what this person did wrong. Like we talked about last time, you end up speaking that shit right back into your life. Stop saying, this is what I went through, this is what I went through, because you're going to put yourself through it, you're going to put the people around you through it, because all you're doing is bringing it. That's why the past repeats itself.
Because they're blaming them.
Right.
What did you do in that relationship?
Exactly.
What did you
have
do?
to own your part of it.
They don't do that.
Right, wrong, indifferent. Fuck it, just
because they sugar, spice, and everything goddamn nice, and they never do shit wrong.
You can't be that way.
Am I wrong or is that the double standard?
Hey, listen. Us men, we would tell it. Okay, so what? I did it. I said, I'm sorry, you forgave me. Boom, we cool with it.
So
Females,
not so easy. I got you right here. So that's a strong man.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of weak men who know they fucking wrong and won't admit it, bro.
Yep, and like Miss Payne said, thoughts are reality.
That's what make it harder for the strong men to be stronger men. Because like John say, like Tay say, you keep telling me what happened in the past. All you doing is tearing me down, period. And it doesn't even have to be about me. You telling me everything that I have to make sure I don't do just to please you later. Rather than let me be me, don't tell me what the fuck the last man did, so I'm tiptoeing around every situation not to do the same thing.
I didn't like courage.
So, like,
down, like my tail took, like, nah, that's not a man. Then you wonder why I'm a weak nigga. Because you have beat me down. I was once strong.
You to do it.
Sometimes if a woman that beat a man down to make it, he might have been a strong man. But because you brought all that extra baggage.
The thing, you can't bring it
on my back.
You set what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept up front.
So Howard said, I guess I'm wrong. Discussion, marriage.
You're not wrong. You got married 34 years ago.
Things have changed.
You suffered through it.
Right.
You made a commitment. You're a strong man.
Period.
I guarantee there was some ups and downs in their relationship.
Anybody that commits themselves to another person, right, wrong, or different for 34 years, that's a strong person. Yeah. And I see a lot of people get shitted on because they be like, well, grandma had to deal with a whole nother family across the street and they had to deal with being a second class, blah, blah, fucking blah. They were strong because, regardless of all the things they suffered through, they held a strong household. They kept a man for fucking 60 years. All their kids is grown. They grandkids, everybody's healthy and had opportunities in life.
Right.
That's strength. It's not weakness that they stayed. It was strength that they stayed. In spite of. And motherfuckers out here like, nah, that she was weak because she got treated. You not strong because you leave. Because every time something don't go your way, you bail. That don't make you strong.
You're right. If you do it every time, but we did say, if you are folding a bad hand and it's going to be for the betterment, then it does make you strong to leave. Because why stay in the place
wisdom to know if it's a bad hand or not.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes we just make the right decision.
That's where it comes back to.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we get lucky.
That's why. He got married 34 years ago. Marriage 34 years ago don't mean what marriage 34 years today means.
Right. You're definitely right. Yeah. And then
his is built on much more than ours is built on. Period.
So it comes to my.
I give him that only because look at how we mainly communicate now. Text, phone. 34 years ago. 34 years ago was all
to go out.
It's the commitment itself.
Right, you're right.
Now people get married and they're like, okay,
you can find a relationship on eHarmony.
What can I can get a divorce? I can do all this other shit.
Deacon down.
When you got married 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 years ago, you wasn't worried about if it don't work out. It wasn't no if. It's to death.
It was part.
When you can't run away, you make it work.
Period.
Everybody too quick to run away.
Right. And so therefore
make that shit work.
With you saying that, it also comes to the question, does it matter if you either deal or cope with the issue?
So it does matter because like we said, coping is just a band-aid to a bullet wound. That's the best way.
He said marriage hasn't changed, people have.
Thank you.
Blake.
Thank you,
Blake said marriage hasn't changed, people have.
The institution is still the same.
It's still the same, but it's look what we have now versus what they had then.
It's not even that. It's just our concept of marriage has changed. Like John said, when they did it, you were bringing a family together to be a family for life. It wasn't okay, my last relationship didn't work. I'm not gonna get married again. I think I met the right guy. But if this one doesn't work, I won't do it again. There was no second.
Can I tell you what really fucked everything up?
Talk to me, bro.
To be honest, people having more money. Right? Think about it.
You always want more.
When the majority of people were busted and disgusted
and broke,
you know what I'm saying?
When
you needed two people to make that motherfucker work, you stick together. We struggle together. Now when you don't need somebody and you can still get through.
Fuck on.
I'm out. Get the fuck out.
Where's your value? You have no intrinsic value, technically, in these terms. But if you think about it real, you do. That really, it makes a difference to a child when they grow up with their mother and father in the same household for that extended period of time. They shouldn't be jumping from stepmama to stepdaddy to this new man. For what? The stability is always going to encourage better behavior than instability.
And that's across the board. That's not just for children. That's not just for men.
Oh, he said too many distractions. Now, today, you start off behind the 8 ball. Deck is the stack. So he said, and Blake also said he disagreed. It's just the visible now, and it wasn't then. And you're right, and that comes with it's kind of it is because it's just
34
like
years ago, it was like they said no social media, so you actually.
So
have to
that's
go
what
out
he's saying.
Oh, okay.
It ain't even that. It's just motherfucking women didn't have power like they have now.
They didn't have a lot
Now
of
they got
rights
money.
So, yeah.
You got money and opportunity.
it's
Now
money
you like,
and-
I'm just gonna fuck off.
And somebody think about it, because back then they told them get your man who's gonna take care of you, and that was the typical thing. Like even you see the
You don't
movies.
need a
yeah,
man.
my
Man's gonna
mama
have
told
money,
me that, but
and
also
the
she
woman plays
also
the
raised me
housewife.
to be independent.
Yeah,
she also
but that
told
changed
me
as
to
the
get a man that
generations
feels
grew.
like he can take care of me, but also, you know, you have to have some independency
Of course.
within you.
But
period.
that changed as the generation grew. Like from 34 to 24 years, it changed. Like okay, now it's I don't need a man, but I got one, so it's cool. Within 10 years, it's like. Fuck him. I don't need him.
But Tay,
I got
here's the
this.
thing. Here's
you
the
know what I
thing.
mean? It changed and it's still
Here's
the
the
same
thing.
perspective.
You don't need a woman.
You don't.
You got $40.
I don't even need $40. I got
That's all.
gasoline and some.
But no, I'm saying all you need is $40. But it's come to the point where
bro, I'm gonna give you some Vaseline.
you used to have a woman to keep your household
I
in,
got
right?
porn for days. I got HBO cable.
But now you don't need it. You got a wash machine, you got a dryer,
Yeah.
you got a dishwasher, you got a vacuum cleaner, you got a motherfucking everything. You can, if you got enough bread, you can just hire a maid, little $50 a week. She come in, clean shit up. Now, all that purpose that women intrinsically held beyond the fact that they can bear children is gone. Bitch, what do I need you for other than to drop them drawers?
I don't even need you for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Tay said that he would get the Vaseline and the baby oil and he'd goddamn get to work.
Like owe me money, same $1 goddamn.
But the thing is vice versa.
Fuck,
you can get your
right.
own hair and nail done. You can pay your own rent. You can feed yourself. You can
And
drive
I can
your own
get
car.
myself off.
You don't need a man
Just
except
like I
for.
get myself
But
off.
hold on, but you.
And I can definitely get myself
Well,
I
off.
sit on my hand, and when they go numb,
I think both of you should
Stranger.
wash your hands. However, besides the fact that you get your own stuff off, only time you need a man is really for what?
To get a wet
they
ass.
complain and nag. That's what they do. They
Now,
make us chase
the fact that you don't
and it be trash.
need each other as much allows for you not to respect their position as much. That's all it is. When men and women were respected as partners because it meant something, now it don't mean shit.
Hey, at least I know what to take care of it, goddamn Julie.
Every time I take gonna get himself pregnant.
Yes, he is. That hand gonna be big as fuck. He carrying it. Goddamn, can't even
Take
fucking
care of it.
tight.
Yes,
Goddamn, just squirting every goddamn
So
where.
my point is, ladies, any ladies out there, kill the independent shit. Stop saying it.
So John says.
Neo fucked it up with it.
John said, kill the independent shit and goddamn, you know, let your man be the king that you say.
No, that's not what I
no.
said. You're adding on over words. I said, kill the independent shit because it doesn't fucking matter. That's basic. It's basic bitch behavior. If you want to be honest, you're independent, so you can provide for yourself. Good fucking job, human being.
But ain't that's what men go after? Women that can.
You
that
think we give a fuck about women that?
You're not getting ready to go after no bitch
Let me
that
ask you a
goddamn
question.
they can't do
Let me
shit
ask
for
you a question.
themselves.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, so because you want to feel like the man.
Hold on.
No, it's not even to feel
hold on.
like man. We're visual creatures.
Let me
the
ask
first
you-
thing you
let me ask
meet
you a question.
when you see a woman is how she looks. It's not if she's got money.
Let me ask you a
If
question.
She got them, you first see her and you're like, okay, she
If a
got an
bitch
ass,
ain't got no
face, pretty face.
401k, no car, no house, no job, would a man still fuck her?
Yes.
Would he have to think twice?
No.
Now, would a woman think twice if the
Yes.
opposite? Exactly. We don't give a fuck what y'all got. Do you got pussy and is it wet?
and clean.
Okay,
and
so
clean.
Blake also said people are more free. People aren't following tradition. The world is changing. With change, you must expect everything that comes with that. There's no right or wrong answer. Let people be who they want to be.
Blake,
right.
you sound real wishy-washy. Goddamn, find you a lane and get in it.
Come on now, that ain't you, Blake.
Blake,
That ain't
goddamn it,
you.
you listen.
That ain't you.
I'm okay with you being on either side of the fence, but just not on the fence.
Right.
Goddamn it.
Don't do that, Blake.
Talking about it's both sides.
Julie said, men will fuck a dog walking backwards.
No,
Howard
they
said,
will not.
you
No,
ever
that fucking dog ass bitch walking backwards.
solitary. He said,
With your dog ass.
you ever wherever solitary confinement for 30 days.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Oh, you been what you sipping? What you mix that Red Bull with?
Hey.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm here. But yeah, I want y'all to go ahead and share this, and I want y'all to share it now. You know, because we're gonna ahead and wrap it up.
No, hell no. Is that all the topics?
Pablo don't want to go nowhere, y'all.
We
So
talking.
we
But,
talking.
okay, I'm gonna talk about what we talking about.
So
We got the viewers. We talking. We giving them
We
what they want.
had.
Tune
Well, matter
in.
of fact, before we shut it down, is there anything y'all want to talk about that we ain't really touched on?
You know,
Something you wanna get up- yeah,
Any
yeah.
opinions, like anything y'all
want to get off.
What did I miss? Can I get a synopsis of that?
Okay, so
I'm
let me do a run. Go ahead, Tay. Give
him
him a rundown.
That double standard shit.
Oh man.
Okay,
Okay, talk
like
about it.
it's to the women that's a Bible,
Okay.
So,
and they don't want to admit it. Wow.
Listen, because there's
But
sugar and spice and everything
Everything's
nice.
nice.
The fuck?
Okay, I thought
hold on, no, hold on.
Man,
no.
fuck what the
Hold-
fuck
hold
they
on.
talking about.
So
No,
low.
no,
So
hold
low.
on, 'cause
Did you admitted
Hold
that
on,
low?
No, I did.
Okay.
But I can also switch up.
Has the bitch ever
Now
apologized?
I'm just
to you?
joking. I have. But go ahead, Pablo.
Did you give one of them Scorpio apologize? I apologize for you pissing me off.
I'm a Virgo.
It was
Anyway.
more like I apologize.
Oh, them
for
Virgos
your
is-
feelings.
Anyway.
Is you want something to eat?
Anyway.
Don't do us.
Go ahead,
Don't do us.
Pablo.
Don't Virgo. Don't do us.
Right.
I'm gonna take it from two angles. Okay.
Okay.
I am trying to be more. I won't be on the fence. All right. I will say, women do accept more and expect more double standards than men, but we also have them as men. All right. Double standards, like you said, you either totally for it or totally against it, and there are so many double standards that are second nature to us. If you gay, you wrong. If you gay, you right. If you're a strong woman, you wrong. You're a strong woman, you right. If this
Oh,
is
like,
wrong, this is right. So we got double standards for
What
everything.
was the one?
Everything.
Right.
Like that's right.
But like you say, men will stand on what their standard is and stand for the most part on not being with double standards.
And stay with that base.
Julie
It happens,
says,
but yes,
"Diary
we
of
stay
an
on
angry
our
black
base.
man." We're not angry though. See, and this, you know what? Sometimes excitement
I'm
gets
not
confused
angry.
for
I'm
anger.
not. It's different.
We're not angry about anything. Are we punching walls? Are we talking about how we gonna gather guns and shoot some
I
shit?
love our beautiful.
Or are
black
we
women.
just
Y'all
discussing
crazy shit, I
ideals
love you.
and trying to help people be better in their everyday life? You know, Julie, we're never angry, but we're always on time.
They don't want to talk about that?
That's Ron Burgundy.
Ron,
Check out for Channel 6 News.
Ron, he'll read anything off the prompter.
Yeah, you know, it's all good.
Alright, so what I missed? Self-suffering.
You
That's what I missed.
Self-sacrifice.
no,
Very good.
you miss self-sacrifice. You miss bitching
Toxic
and
people.
complaining about toxic people.
No, let's talk about that one.
Okay, go
No,
ahead.
we've been on that one all night. Essentially, we're talking about weekend.
But we're bitching and complaining about it. What are you
Yeah,
gonna do
what
to
are you doing to
change
get rid of them people away from you?
you have
you
to
either-
be, so you have to be the change.
it? Okay.
So you either accept the fact that you're around toxic people, and you shut the fuck up and help them either become less toxic, or you become toxic yourself,
Okay.
or you remove yourself from that situation and put yourself in better situations to better yourself. That way, you're not around that same toxic shit, and you no longer have to talk about that toxic shit. So either shut the fuck up and join the crew of being toxic, and either better the crew, that way you can't call them toxic, or be toxic your damn self, or remove yourself and have other shit to talk about. That way you ain't got to bitch about the toxic people that you allow in your
Get
life.
down or lay down. What hand you roll with? What hand you roll
Hey,
with?
put
What
it
I
up there.
say?
We gonna
What
throw-
hand
we-
do you roll up
We gonna
with?
throw that nigga a party.
Our niggas.
I roll up with both.
Oh, okay.
Julie, what you want to talk about? Who's still here? Check in, because
I'm
we're shut it down.
P there, Mama there, C there.
We're
You
shut it
know,
down.
at the end of the day, with the topics that we talk about was greater good, which is self-sacrifice, bitching and complaining about toxic people, weak men, and why women are not submitting to weak men, and it's life suffering. So therefore, those are some things that you need to definitely think about. It's not even us just putting it out there. Like I said, John put out the life is suffering. So
put the link up there.
Yeah, we definitely gonna go ahead and put the link in here. But you know, once you listen to them, I really want y'all feedback as to how
we're gonna put it in the group this week.
Yeah, we definitely want to put. You know what? That's a good idea. We're definitely gonna go ahead and put it in the group this week, or maybe even tomorrow, to give y'all something to think about.
And I got one better for y'all. How about this? We talk about it on the next episode. We write down the comments. That way nobody doesn't get heard. That way we can still speak on it.
Right.
Thank you for joining us on
I want to
Conversations
thank
with Glow.
everybody. I want to thank Pablo, Tay, John, y'all for showing up. I want to thank everybody that showed up, even though we did have some, technical difficulties, but we definitely kept it up with it.
Shout out to Glow.
Yes, thank you, y'all. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and being a part of Conversations with Glow. If y'all want to, make sure you at Conversations with Glow. That's a K, not a C. And make sure y'all tune in. Thank y'all.
Hold up. One more thing. The Conversations with Glow right here. Follow her on YouTube. Get your t-shirts. And I got a challenge for everybody this week. Something else we're going to put in the group for everybody to think about.
Yep.
Are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean?
Oh. That's something to think about. Are you a carrot, egg, or a coffee bean?
Shit, I'm a coffee bean because I'll wake that ass up.
Okay.
I know that shit, right?
It's going in the group. I'm ready to hear what everybody has to say.
Yes.
Carrot, egg, coffee bean.
I know what I'm going
Conversations with Glow.
Good
night.
Good night, y'all.
Rest well.
Good night.
Be safe, y'all.